Welcome, my dear friends. Today's session will be focusing on a vital instrument that allows us to communicate, to express one's authentic voice, and to speak one's truth, our voice. And through our throat energy center, once it's activated and thriving, it allows us to communicate clearly and honestly, as well as providing inspirational and creative communication. Let's begin our practice. We'll begin in Thunderbolt pose. Kneeling with our knees hip distance apart, we'll settle our hips to rest down onto our heels. And if that feels a bit uncomfortable, we can always add a blanket between our hips and our heels. So settling into our Thunderbolt pose, allowing our shoulders to roll back and down, lengthen through our spine, lifting through the crown of our head, spine straight. Let's allow our breath to flow through our bodies, simply observing. And we could also come into Ujjayi breath, or ocean victory breath, as we've practiced together before. Slightly constricting the back of your throat, almost as if you'll be fogging up a mirror with your out breath. So giving that a try, breathing in fully, and then slowly feel that sensation of tightening the back of your throat and exhaling out through your mouth. Feel the warmth and hear that gentle sound of your breath as it exits through your body. And now we'll repeat that, but with our lips closed this time. So breathing in, that gentle constriction, and breathing out through your nose. Continuing with several breath cycles in your Ujjayi, tuning into the warmth and the gentle sound, the rhythmic sound through your body. I now invite you to place your hands into a symbolic hand gesture of interlacing your fingers from the inside of your hands and then touching your thumbs. In front of our navel center, begin to come in tune with the energetic effect that may be developing from holding your hand gesture. And this one in particular is to help to activate our throat energy center. I welcome you to repeat the following affirmation. I express myself with ease, authenticity, and clarity. I express myself with ease, authenticity, and clarity. And if that affirmation is a bit long and you'd like something a little more simple, I offer you I speak my truth. I invite you to repeat the words of your preference several times, connecting it with your breath, your heart, and your mind. Let's release our hands from our gesture and move into a dynamic thunderbolt pose. Kneeling, feeling the tops of our feet through our knees, supported by the earth, we'll take a deep breath in and raise our arms up towards the sky, lengthen through our spine, and begin to bow forward. We'll turn our head towards the left, and our left hand will rest on top of our right as we rest it on top of our sacrum. And we'll exhale, tap our head to the earth, and our hips will be just above lifted. Breathing in, rising back up, sweeping our arms up towards the sky, and we'll bring it to our right side. Turning our head to the right, right hand rests on top of our left. And exhale. Rising back up on your next in-breath. We'll repeat that. Exhale, left hand on top, head turns left. Breathing in, sweeping arms in front, gazing forward. Exhale, releasing, bowing down, head turns right. And once more, sweeping up, breathing in, exhale, connecting your breath with the movements of sweeping and exhaling back down. Returning back to center. Let's come into tabletop position, lowering our hands to the earth. And from tabletop, we'll come into melting heart pose. So walking our hands forward while our hips remain above our knees, allow your heart to begin to melt down towards the earth as you settle in, melting heart. Allowing your forehead to gently rest down onto the earth. As you breathe, feel the opening you're creating through your front body. Breathing in to the opening of your shoulders. Feel the lightness as your front body continues to expand. Beautiful. From here, we'll slide our body forward to rest our belly onto the mat. We can sweep our arms around and rest our left hand on top of our right above our sacrum. We'll be moving through a variation of cobra. So on your next breath in, let's lift using our upper back muscles. Sweep our left arm forward and gently tap our forehead with the side of our hand, almost like a salute. Just feel your strength through your upper body, the stretch through your neck, and then exhale, release back down as you sweep your arm back. We'll bring that to the second side, turning our head to the right. We'll lift on that next in-breath, using our back muscles, pushing our pelvic bone and our legs down into the earth, sweeping our right arm forward. Chest open, shoulders back, and exhale, release down. Great job, yogis. Let's go ahead and continue another cycle. Breathing in, lifting, rising your front body up off of the earth. Hand to forehead and exhale back down to our second side. Peeling our body, our chest, and our shoulders off of the earth. Deep breath in, feeling and breathing. One more round, or feel free to pause, breathing in, raising our chest and our head and our neck, and exhale, release down. And to our second side. Deep breath in, our legs pushing down through the earth, and exhale down. Let's take a pause here, sweeping our arms forward and coming into a resting crocodile. So feel free to layer your forearms on top and simply rest your forehead above. Heels can roll out to the side, as well as your legs flopping open. Taking this moment to connect with your breath and the sensations of your body. How are we feeling right at this moment? From crocodile, placing our hands back onto the earth, we'll lift our hips up and lower them down towards our heels to come into child's pose. Feel free to extend arms forward into extended child's posture, or sweeping arms to either side of your body, palms up. Your choice. Feeling your breath, breathing through your back body. Feeling your breath awaken your side body through your ribs. Let's rise up and sweep our legs forward to come into staff. Extending legs forward, lifting through the crown of our head, spine tall. We'll now move into an inclined plane posture. We'll now move into inclined plane. Let's arrive into staff, legs extended in front of us, pushing away through our heels, and our hands behind our hips, fingers pointing towards your body. We'll move into an inclined plane posture. We'll begin with the option of knees bent and feet hip distance apart. On your next breath in, lifting your hips as high as it feels comfortable for you today. Pushing away through the palms of your hands, feeling your strength through your legs and your arms. Couple breaths here. You may lower your head gently, or if our neck would like more security, tucking it in towards our chest. Lowering down on your out breath. I invite you to come into a full expression of inclined plane, extending legs out, and as you begin to lift your hips up, we'll push away from the earth through our heels, visualizing a straight line running from your shoulders all the way down towards your heels, pushing away from the earth through your palms. Our head can gently lower down, or it can stay tucked towards our chest. Few breaths, feeling your strength activating through your muscles. And lowering on your next breath out. Let's shake our wrists a bit from the pose. And from staff, we'll come into a forward fold. So feel free to widen the distance between your legs, or even bend your knees if you'd like. Lifting tall as you breathe in and lengthen, and as you exhale, walking hands forward to feel your body awaken through your back. Lifting up on your next breath in, and exhale, releasing even deeper into the pose. Hands can rest to your side or hold on to your feet. Feeling the lengthening and the strengthening through the backs of your legs as you continue to stay connected to the earth. Breathing through the intensity of the stretch. Let's walk our hands up. And now we'll move into a restorative fish pose. Before we end in our relaxation posture, we'll shift into a restorative fish pose to continue with the opening through our chest, our neck, and our shoulders. So with 2 blocks, I invite you to place them onto your mat. The block at the end is where you'll rest the back of your head, and the other block, before we end our practice in relaxation posture, we'll shift into a restorative fish pose. We'll use 2 blocks for our restorative fish. One to rest at the bottom of our shoulder blades, the other to rest the back of our head onto. Now I invite you to play around with the distance between the 2 blocks, as well as the height that feels most appropriate for your body. Also, if you'd like additional sensation through your neck, then feel free to place your block in this position. Returning to staff pose, we'll slowly lower our body down onto our blocks. And again, the first block is where our shoulder blades will rest. And then grabbing hold of the second block to find a comfortable distance to rest your head. Now we'll externally rotate through our shoulders and allow our arms to rest on either side. And begin to feel into your body, following your breath. You may also bend your knees and widen to the distance of your mat and allow your knees to rest into each other as your toes point inward. Or simply extending legs forward. Experiencing the opening and the ability for your breath to reach additional areas of your front body. Will remain here for several breath cycles. Allow your head, your jaw, and your neck to relax. Let go of tension through your shoulders as well. Maybe even taking this moment to return to your affirmation and repeating it internally. Let's place our hands, palms down onto the earth, and slowly begin. From here, we can turn to our side and release the block underneath our shoulder blades and remove the other block. Let's draw our knees in towards our chest, hugging them close to our body, and circle our knees around, breathing, feeling, lowering our legs back down to the earth, allowing our entire body to be welcomed by the support that the earth provides. Relaxing all our facial muscles, jaw unhinged. Allow the weight of your head and your shoulders to be supported. Letting go through your arms and your hands. Hips sinking down to the earth. Legs feeling heavy. Feet relaxed. I invite you to remain in your relaxation posture for as long as feels comfortable for you. May today's practice have provided you with strength to allow expression to flow and for confidence to speak your truth. Placing our hands towards our heart center, pushing them together as we draw our shoulders back and feel the opening through our front body, through our neck. The divine light in me honors the divine light.